This is one of my favorite horror films. Yet it's more than a story. A woman, dead without wounds, lungs scorched from within, bones shattered. This wasn't surgery. It was uncovering an ancient curse. Welcome back, Darklings. Vyxen Storm here, ready to peel back the layers. Tonight, we descend into a morgue where death becomes performance and secrets bleed through the flesh. Welcome to Dead Curious, where the stories never rest. And neither do we. While some exterior shots might evoke the mood of Kent, the claustrophobic core of the film was meticulously crafted inside a massive London studio. Every inch of this set was calibrated to trap you. André Øvredal said he wanted style, atmosphere, purity. A horror echoing the Conjuring's classical 70s-inspired precision. A small crew, practical effects, no visual shortcuts. Just sustained claustrophobia. That's real filmmaking. Alwyn Kelly wasn't a dummy. She was the corpse. Adored for her mastery of stillness and breath control via yoga, she lay for 8 to 10 hours a day on cold marble. No blinking, no shifting, just the quiet terror of presence. Its performance as stillness, alive, even in death. In order to make it real, Øvredal had Emil Hirsch train with live coroners, observing actual autopsies, hearing their language, their cadence, their silence. Brian Cox opted out, citing squeamishness. But Hirsch turned that dread into raw, cinematic truth. They dissected a corpse on screen, but Hirsch had seen real ones behind the scenes. Jane Doe's body was etched with symbols referencing Leviticus 20:27, the law once twisted against accused witches in Salem. Her stomach laced with Jimson weed, a paralyzing plant historically tied to ritual poisonings. The markings and toxins weren't fictional. They were curses carved in flesh. After watching The Conjuring in 2013, Øvredal fell in love with its grounded, old-school terror, clean, effective, haunting. He hunted for a script that mirrored that tone and found Jane Doe on the blacklist shortly after. His vision? Classical horror reborn. Written by Ian B. Goldberg and Richard Nang, this was a blacklist script, dear ones. Top in Hollywood's unproduced legends list from 2013. And when Stephen King called it visceral horror to rival Alien, the world sat up. He told viewers, "Watch it, but not alone." You know how films are usually shot all higgledy-piggledy? Øvredal insisted on chronological filming, scene by scene in order. It meant Cox and Hirsch lived the horror in real time. This is a notable production detail that helped the actors build their characters' fear and exhaustion realistically, creating a palpable tension on screen. Some say the dead play loose on set. At least one piece of trivia: radio broadcasts on set shockingly changed stations mid-scene, playing "Open Up Your Heart" as ambient soundtrack. Actors reported glimpses of figures standing just beyond view. The morgue lights exploded. Some even claimed that props and background elements vanished. Austin's cat turned up, hurt and hidden in a vent. Real accidents or echoes of the curse? Either way, it seeped into the film. Despite glowing acclaim, even matching The Conjuring with an 86% Rotten Tomatoes score, Jane Doe only grossed about $6 million worldwide. Its theatrical release came after VOD and streaming, so by opening week, everyone already watched it. It tanked at the box office, but grew into a cult classic. So, when you hit play on the Autopsy of Jane Doe, remember, it's one of my all-time favorites for a reason. It's built on real dread, real rituals, and real fear, brought to life through flesh and practical art. Tell me, if you were trapped in that morgue with the Tilden family, what's the first thing you'd do to survive? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, help this vixen out by hitting that like and subscribe button. Stay curious, stay scared. Till next time, darling.